The worst place to send your daughter is to be a waitress because she's going to be banging the cooks, right? Like, as a dad, this is kind of uncomfortable, right? But your daughter's going to get banged out by somebody. Like, somebody's going to do it, right? Now, what age? You could push that off to maybe 20. When I was in school, the last girls were maybe 20, okay? The first girls were like 14. That's the time frame. So, you know, at some point we got to think it's better if you kind of have a hand in it, right? Or at least you put her in an environment where the guys are like better. Like, the worst place to send your daughter is to be a waitress because she's going to be banging the cooks, right? Like, and those guys have criminal records. Like, that's a bad, but like, do you know what I would do if I had a daughter? I think I'd go to some high income, like, really stable sport I'd make her play. I was thinking tennis. Now, I don't know. I don't have a daughter. This is stuff you guys have to think about, not me. You know, I would maybe think tennis. Maybe like the thing is cheerleaders, but it depends on the sport because there's some pretty weird, like, you don't want to get her to go for the ghetto guys on the football or basketball. You know what I mean? So there is a higher risk there, even though some can do pretty well in life. Trying to think. Maybe have her play violin or something. I feel like the musical, like, I feel like, you know, there's not really, demon time violin male players. You guys would have to tell me where you'd send this will be a different show. But, and I'm just a woman with opinions, right? You could take this or leave it. But I'm just thinking from a strategy point of view. I mean, somebody's going to do it. It's kind of uncomfortable, right? But somebody's going to do it. So you might as well have some sort, like, hey, these are like the boys in the area, you know. These are like the boys that, like, yeah, and depending on the age difference, maybe there's like guys you work with, I don't know, like, that are good. But, you know, the problem is we keep sending them to like colleges. And then have you seen those girls that go viral on Twitter, right? I'm not saying this is going to be your daughters, right? But on Twitter, there's women going viral for like just doing crazy stuff. These are non-famous women. We covered one on the show, Mary Kate Cornett. I mean, I guess she banged her boyfriend's dad. I mean, that you couldn't have really stopped, right? But like one of them, I mean, the dad sent his daughter to the University of Arizona. What did you think was going to happen? And so now the dad's actually going viral on Twitter. This has got to be the worst nightmare as a father because this girl got tag teamed on camera and it was just like a private sex tape, but it got leaked on Twitter and now she's trending on Twitter and so is the father. There's nothing you can really do. But me, from a strategy point of view, what I would think to do, now I could be wrong, right? You guys are men. I'm sure you could think of better plans than me. But I'd have her go work. I'd be like, hey, you know, that golf course is hiring. Because, you know, even if she gets banged out by the golf course chat, at least that's a higher caliber of guy. And she knows like the caliber of men to like go for, right? I know it's like, it's way easier to just believe the sweet, innocent angel, you know, but that's the strategy. Traditional Catholic college. Well, yeah, but then now you got Catholic schoolgirls, right? That's a reputation. Now I think the more like dads try to stop it, the worse the daughter gets. But like the more they're just like, hey, these are the consequences. Good luck, chica. You get to pick. But then, like, if it was me, I'd just try to like put her in an environment where the least demons are, or if they are demons, right? At least it's a classy demon, right? Like, I would think you'd rather have your daughter take an L with like a guy on a golf course than take an L with like the guy on the basketball team. I don't know. I'm just like, at least one is like a career guy. Now, you know, you guys tell me in the chat. Okay. The dad's like, I think there's a reason there's like a pastor's daughter, because the dads that do that and try to stop it and just live in complete delusion. I mean, women love doing the wrong thing, right? Like, we love it. Like, we love the wrong thing. So that's why you got like Catholic schoolgirls trend. That's why you got because it's like the more you say this is the wrong thing, the more women are like, let me do it, right?